I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And as you see, we did not give you time in advance. Somebody sent me a question, and it was about Sam Shamoun. Some Muslims are bashing him. So there's Abdul. He used to be an ex-Muslim, and now he became a Muslim. And soon he will become an ex-Muslim, and then he will become a Muslim. So he grabbed a bunch of Abdul and they opened their live podcast talking about how bad Sam Shamoun is. I mean, he's so bad, man. And they start making cartoon of, I mean, you're a bunch of kids. Aren't you ashamed? Even like, look who is he bringing in his channel. Nader Ahmed, the one who agreed that he's a prophet, he had sex with the goat. And he said to me, CP, isn't it better? My prophet have sex with the goat. Isn't it better than your God who said smash the head of the babies? So you are going to introduce Sam Shamoun to us? First, let us introduce who you are to the audience. This guy now, he is a Muslim. But isn't it this is the same guy who said this about Muhammad?
Muhammad, who is the last prophet, he's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's got magic spells put on him. You know, he's imagining he's, you know, having relations with his wives when he's not.
He thinks he's possessed.
He's possessed. He tries to commit suicide. I mean, he's got a lot of problems.
He got what? Hey, Edward, he got what? A lot of problems. He is possessed. I mean, even he is possessed. So Jesus, the one who he cast demon out of the one who is possessed. But Muhammad is the one who is possessed, and you are the one who said that. And you are talking about Sam Shamoun. A bunch of kids. If you dare debate him, let us see what you can do. I mean, we do not need to debate. Here we go. This is your voice. This is your video. And there's thousands of videos made by you, bashing Muhammad, saying how filthy he is. And I have a bad news for you, Abdul. If we go to the Quran, we will find the following. Are you ready? According to the Quran, it says, and this is additional proof that your God is a certified donkey. Chapter 3, verse number 86. Now he said that now Allah guided him and he became a Muslim again. Okay, I will go with that. But this is a proof that the Quran is a book of fabrication. Why? Because in chapter 3, verse number 86, it says, how Allah can guide the one who disbelieve after their belief. you need to explain to us, brother, how the Quran says that Allah will not guide the one who disbelieve after he will not guide them to believe after they disbelieve. This is what happened to you. So how you been guided? If Allah will never guide you to become a Muslim again, the verse is so clear. The verse is so clear. How shall Allah guide a people who disbelieve after their belief? So who is the one who guided you? Shaitan? Madden or Albright? It must be Joe Biden. You know the thing. And not only that, look. Things is even getting more horrible. Look at this. Chapter 3, verse number 90. It says, verily those who disbelieve after their belief, and then went increasing in their disbelief. Like, what the heck? What kind of Arabic is that Arabic, you know? They will not, if they never, their repentance is accepted. Do you see it? Now, if you don't like the translation, look at the translator, he's adding tons of words to fix it. If you don't like the translation, read it yourself. So you idiot. According to Islam, your repentance is not accepted and you are going to go to hell. Well, I don't know. Maybe you converted to get the versions, but you will go to hell anyway. So look at this verse here. But those who reject faith after they accept it, and then go on adding in their defiance of faith, never will their repentance to be accepted, for they are those who have gone astray. So my friend, as you see, you can't even repent, and this is Quran. You cannot tell us this is weak hadith. And you remember, by the way, when the Muslim, they say who is Sam Shamoun, I will tell you, Sam Shamoun is strong. Your prophet is weak. And if you don't believe me he's weak, okay, well, let me play the video again. What the heck? Look at his face making fun of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So, can you summarize for us, please? I don't know. There is many part of videos. Guys, he used to bash Muhammad day and night, and he seek attention. This is why he went to the TV. He want to be in TV. Otherwise, so what? You became a Muslim, and then you left Islam, and blah 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 blah. Okay, but why you went to TV? Because you are seeking attention, attention seeker.
This is odd because Muhammad, who is the last prophet, he's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil.
Hold on. And in his video, he says that he played a video of James White, and he was talking about those who have a foul mouth. How dare you even to use the foul mouth in your video, you coward? I mean, I never heard Sam Shamoun saying the F word, but I can show you your prophet asking people, saying to them, go and bite the penis of your father. Edward, don't do it. It's just a statement Muhammad said long time ago. I mean, don't practice it now. You are Muslim now, because you have to follow the steps of the prophet. Are you proud about your father, Edward? According to Muhammad, the one who is proud about his father, who is, especially if he's a Muslim, you say to him, go and bite the penis of your father. I hope you will not do that to your dad. I mean, however, if you do it, take a selfie. So you are the one talking about who is Sam Shamoun. Sam Shamoun don't change his faith, depend in the weather, like you. What's wrong with Sam Shamoun? Very smart, very sharp, very knowledgeable. A person who can quote for you a verse from the middle of nowhere, and he can put you in his pocket in 2 seconds. And if you are a man, call him instead of bashing him his back. You see, this is the problem with those Abdul. We say they don't call us. They don't dare to call us, and they will not dare to let us call them. And then they claim to be heroes. But I like it, you know, what you said about Prophet Muhammad. Man, and look, he is so happy, so excited.
Muhammad, who is the last prophet, he's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's got magic spells put on him. You know, he's imagining he's, you know, having relations with his wives when he's not.
Okay, Edward, that is me honest now. You are a Muslim. The Prophet, he imagined himself having relationship with his wives when he is not. If there's a problem here, I mean, why you are making fun of the Prophet? I'm not sure really. I'm really upset from you. There's a movie, it's called The Host. You should watch it. The guy, he have the same problem as the Prophet Muhammad. He sent letter to himself as if he had a girlfriend. He put it in the mailbox. Then he go, second day he go to the mailbox. He opened the letter. He read it. He's so happy. His girlfriend, she sent him a letter. And then he go to the bedroom and have sex with her, but she's not there. And then he invite his friends. And they come for dinner, but there's no friends. Not a single person is invited. And then he served dinner for every one of them. And then he start dancing on the table, but there's nobody there. But for him, everybody is there. And then he grab one of the women and he start having sex with her, but there's nobody there. But for him, everybody is there. I advise you to watch it. So you are the one who bashed Muhammad for a century. And you change your faith, depend in the weather. And you are bashing Sam Shamoun. Who are you? You are a potato. And as you see the Quran saying clearly, that no repentance is accepted from someone like you. This is not weak hadith. The Quran is weak too. I mean, this is the only religion who have a prophet, he say things, and the Muslim, they throw their prophet words and their prophet under the bus. No, this hadith cannot be from the prophet. Brother, the prophet say the sun set in murky water. What's wrong with you? No, we cannot accept anything against the Quran, Abdul. But this is an agreement with the Quran. The Quran say the sun set in murky water. So I just wanted to make a short video, and show you how little low IQ, stupid they are. You know. Now you agree with Sam Shamoun or you don't agree with him. Everybody he do his things in his own way, but he is passionate. He's a believer. He's smart. He have a library in his head. And all those Abduls, they don't dare really to call him. Try. Just go. Just try it. Okay, I have an invitation to Edward. Why you don't call Sam Shamoun and show him how he is not even a Christian? Why you don't do that? In the same time, I will ask Sam Shamoun not to read this verse for you, because this will get you busted left and right. What the heck is this verse saying? Chapter, and look, this is chapter of Ali Imran. Your stupid prophet, he think that Moses is from the same family of Mary. So the whole chapter called Ali Imran. But Imran is the father of Moses. Yes, he is the father of Mary too. And then Muhammad, he says, Ya ukhta Harun, the sister of Harun. And then when Camel Akbar, the Jewish guy, he came to Muhammad's house and he got him busted, Aisha, she said to him, Kadhabt, you are a liar. The guy, he said, okay, well, the prophet know better, but as I know, there's hundreds of years between Moses and Jesus. Our TikTok account, let me see, let me check my TikTok account. In case you did not subscribe, so now I think we can go, but I don't know how really to go yet. I need to see how we can do it. Let us see how many subscribers now we have to TikTok. 1,157, 24 hours something. Okay, not bad. So soon we'll start making live broadcast there. And you know, one of you, he says in TikTok you can make like coins, something like that, you know. I said no, but they told me actually it's better if to make a coin thing, because that will prevent them from deleting your account or deleting your videos, because simply you are making money for TikTok. So I will see that option. We will see. You know, a Chinese company, if you are making them money, they will not delete you. But if your account is for free and there's no benefit from you, they can get rid of you if people complain. That's a good point. We will see. We have already 2 videos there. You know, you can watch them, short videos. And those short videos, by the way, it took me a lot of work because I never did short video in my life like this. I mean, they have to make it 3 minutes and less. And each time I make it, I try to do it, it says more than 3 minutes. Oh boy, I do it again. More than 3 minutes. I do it again. Oh boy. Finally, we made it. Sam Shamoun is wrong. Who cares? Come on, this is now the spelling is wrong. Who you know you are talking about? Who? The spelling is wrong. Prophet Muhammad do not know how to read, how to write. Don't worry about it. But anyway, brother and sister, Sam Shamoun is not a good person, brother. Why? He used bad language. Like what? He called people a clown. I mean, you coward, you potato. You have a prophet who allowed muta. You have a prophet who told you to bite the penis of your father. You have a prophet who said, did you F her? You have a prophet, he F'd. And he made even the word marriage is nikah, according to Muslim, which is the F word. And you are talking about, if he say clown, and you play a video saying a clown, that make him a foul mouth? Who is the clown? Let me introduce to you the clown, the real clown. The real clown, brother, is somebody, he changed his uniform and his makeup, depend in the situation. So this is you. At that time, Muhammad is a mockery. Today, as a good believer. But remember, everything you said was true. What you said?
Because Muhammad, who is the last prophet, he's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's got magic.
And did you hear Sam Shamoun laughing at what you said, brother? I mean, that's amazing. Let me play it again. You said what? And what Sam Shamoun he did? I should make a video reaction of Sam Shamoun at CL Edward. Reaction, I wish there was a camera there at Sam Shamoun when he laughed.
Who is the last prophet. He's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's
like Sam Shamoun laughing. Mr. Edward, he says he was under the devil. Sam Shamoun, he said, hey, like, what the heck? Show respect, Sam Shamoun. It was you who made Sam Shamoun laugh. At what? At your prophet. So who is the clown? Can you tell me? And what kind of a laugh this Sam Shamoun you have? Like, hey, what is that? Change it, please. I mean, we have to go higher in the levels. So this Edward will not be upset from you. Like, try to do like, ha, 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 ha. You know, come on. We are laughing at Muhammad, not anyone. Like, hey, this is laughing at Edward, okay. But laughing at Muhammad, you have to laugh louder. Okay, so the prophet, he was under the spell of the devil. But do you know what you said, how dangerous it is? That means Muhammad, at that moment at least, he is satanic.
Who is the last prophet. He's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's got...
I cannot believe it. You said that. So Muhammad is a liar when he said to them he is a prophet and he is protected by Allah. I mean, if he is the one, and look, Prophet Muhammad, he gave us a medicine, how to fight black magic. He said, if you eat 7 ajwa every day, brother, if you eat 7 ajwa every day, brother, you will not be infected by black magic, neither poison can affect you. And then the funny is that he got both. He died by poison And he was under black magic according to Muslims. Look like Prophet Muhammad was lying. The 7 ajwa. And by the way, why 7 ajwa? What about 8? More than 7 doesn't work. Less than 7 doesn't work. So the Prophet every day he eats 7 ajwa. And he told why. For sure Allah inspired him. Who is a Muslim is willing to take 7 ajwa and try some poison from Walmart? Let us see if this is true. Oh boy. Okay, so he was under black magic. And how, but by the way, how he was under black magic? Is it true that they take some hair from his where? From where? Huh? A Jewish guy, he defeated Allah. And he put a black magic on the Prophet. I mean, how easy to control this Prophet. So at that time, the Prophet, he was under the control of the devil according to Edward. And look, actually, Muhammad, he confirmed that. He said that everyone he have a clown. A clown. And this clown, he accompany him. Who is this clown? A devil, brother. And then they said to him, Prophet, what about you? Do you have a clown who accompany you at the devil? He said, yes. Yes, brother, yes. But Allah helped me against him. So he command me, but for good. So he does not command me, but for good. I mean, what kind of a prophet? He received command from the devil. That explains why Muhammad, he came with mut'a. I mean, oh, this is devilish. One night stand. And you know, if you say to one of them, son of mut'a, he get upset. Do you know why they get upset? They claim that mut'a is temporary marriage. This is what they claim. But the second you say to them, son of mut'a, he take it as an insult. Well, if it's marriage, why you get insulted? Do you see the hypocrisy? Because they knew that mut'a is not a marriage. They say to you that the word nikah mean marriage. If you go to a Muslim woman and you say to her, I want to do nikah to you, right away she will take it that you will say the F word to her. You want to F her. So if nikah mean marriage, why you don't go and use it? When the last time we heard a Muslim saying to a woman, I want to do nikah to you? Sorry, Edward, I disturbed your video. You know, I mean, I don't know if you have tons of videos, you know, you are bashing Muhammad, and they will stay in the internet forever. So I don't know. And as you see, the Quran says Allah will never forgive you. Let me see if in this video here, there is more treasure like this, you know, let me see. Actually, I'm using the video of Sam Shamoun, you know.
Who is the last prophet. He's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's got magic spells put on him. You know, he's imagining he's, you know, having relations with his wives when he's not.
He thinks he's possessed.
He's possessed. He tries to commit suicide. I mean, he's got a lot of problems.
No, but
Brother. Hey, Muslims who want to refute Brother Edward, he just said that your Prophet Muhammad, he got a lot of problems. He was counting many problems. Do you know why Muhammad have too many problems? And what we can do to fix his problems? Well, I will tell you. As an example, the first problem. Muhammad, he have a black magic. Allah, he sent 2 doctors. And those doctors, brother, The first doctor is Jibril. And as I know, Jibril is very well known to work as a doctor as part-time. Like he have a special education in black magic. So Allah, he sent him to fix the black magic of the Prophet Muhammad. Hey, Muslims, I just remember, aren't you say that if Allah, he want to do something, he say be and it's going to be? So what kind of God, he cannot fix it from there, so he sent two of his employees. Oh boy. What the heck? So, brother, Allah could not fix it. So he sent two angels to fix it. What is the Allah, the Almighty, the All-Powerful, the one who can, he say be is going to be? Look like the black magic of Muhammad was very bad, to the point Allah could not fix it except by sending in person. Look what Muhammad, he said. Muhammad, he asked Allah for fatwa. Have you ever heard of somebody asking his God for a fatwa? Where is the hadith? Let us see. Hold on. Yeah, if you hear, the Muslim, they translate that he asked Allah for a fatwa. They translate it as he invoked Allah. What a funny translation. Aisha, she said, magic was worked on Allah Messenger. Worked? How it worked? Isn't it the Muslim, they say that the Prophet was masoom, especially when it's come to religion? Because now, when he is under the black magic, he will receive satanic verses, and he did. It worked on Allah Messenger. So he began to imagine that he had done something, although he had not. What the heck? So he prayed, but he prayed not. He ate, but he ate not. He sleep, but he sleep not. He do poo-poo, but he poo-poo not. He makes sex, but he gets in sex not. Sex not. That's really funny. You know, my English is getting improved. You notice that, guys? I mean, look, I can't. He have sex, but he have sex not. That's deep. I never imagined myself that my English would reach that level, especially talking about Prophet Muhammad. It's a miracle. It must be the Prophet. The Prophet have a lot of miracles. Look how many of them. Count. Magic work in him. He began to imagine that he had done something and he had not. That's a miracle. How many of us can do that? None of you. Let us face it. Let us face it. Okay? So, and then one day, while he was with me, he invoked Allah, and invoked for a long period. Ooh, what the heck? So all this time, the guy under black magic, all what he needs just to invoke, and why Allah is not doing his job? I mean, he is waiting for Muhammad to invoke. You see, I don't know, like if Allah, when he created Muhammad, before he created Muhammad, the first thing he did, he wrote the name of Muhammad on his chair. So why now Allah is not helping Muhammad until Muhammad he invoke? Long invoke. There's a huge difference between long invoke and short invoke, by the way. In case you do not know, I mean, most of you are not really knowledgeable. As an example, This is short invoke. Long invoke is like 3 times more than this as a time. So Allah, he made an invoke, and then he said, "Oh Aisha, do you know that Allah has instructed me regarding the matter I asked him about?" But this is mean that Muhammad, he spoke to Allah. What the heck? Hey Muslims, I thought Muhammad never spoke to Allah, never saw Allah. How he instructed him? How this happened? And then in 2 seconds after, we will find that there's no instruction. Look what happened. He just said, instructed me. Okay? I asked, what is that, Allah Messenger? He said, 2 men came to me. What the heck? Hold on. You just said, Allah instructed me regarding the matter. He was just sitting next to her. He just made an invoke. People, did you notice how stupid this story is? He is sitting right now with Aisha, and he made the invoke when he was in Aisha. He did not leave yet. This is the same moment. So he prayed to Allah, invoke Allah, and then Allah instructed him. And then he says, 2 men, they came to me. But you just asked him, and you are still sitting with Aisha. People, do you understand what's happening? Who did not get it yet? So imagine you are sitting with your wife, and you pray to God to do something. Let us say you have an illness. You pray to God, and then God instructed you. Okay. But here, he did not instruct him only. He says, 2 men, they come to me. But he is sitting with Aisha. When the 10 men, they come to him. People, do you understand the stupidity? Okay, you are just sitting with your wife, and now you are telling your wife that Allah instructed me. And then right away you say to her, 2 men, they came to... When they come to you, you are sitting with her. In the same room, in the same moment, you just told her, Allah instructed me. And then one of them sat near my head. But you are sitting with Aisha now. Are you laying down? Muhammad? Let me drink some coffee. This topic needs a lot of coffee. Who wants some coffee? By the way, if you have a problem, you know, I will give you an instruction, and right away 2 men, they will appear next to your head. But your wife, she cannot see them. And he is speaking in the past tense, which means already happened. His wife, she saw nothing. He is sitting next to her, and he is not laying down. So he said, 2 men, they came to me. One of them sat near me, and the other one sat near my feet. Oh boy, this guy is a fetish guy. He like feet. You know, some sexual predator, they like feet. They are obsessed with feet. You know, like they marry the women not because of her face or her body, her feet, brother. So one of them, he sat next to his head, and the other one sat next to his feet. Shouldn't we find another angel sit in your stomach? And look, one of them is ignorant. So he said, one of them asked his companion, what is the disease of this man? What the heck? Look like this angel, he's stupid. He's like a nurse. He's not a doctor. What is the disease? Black magic is disease? So Allah, he said, 2 experts. One of them, he knew nothing. And he is asking the other guy, what the problem with this guy, brother? The other one, he replied, he is under the effect of magic. The first one asked, who has worked magic on him? It's like an interview, man. This is the TikTok interview. I mean, now it's time to discuss. You have 1,000 years to come through the heaven to the earth for this mission. Isn't it the Quran says it takes 1,000 years for the angel to come down? I mean, how the guy, he got the black magic yesterday, and then, or a year before, and now, you know, a year after, Jibril come. Isn't it the Quran says it takes the angels 1,000 years of your timing for them to scan data from heaven? I mean, the story make a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Once I was doing a radio show, and you know, so I want to say a lot of sense, so I said a lot of sex. No, actually not. I said that makes sense, but instead of saying that makes sense, I said that makes sex. Because we keep talking about the sexual life of a prophet Muhammad. Oh boy, let us get the verse. This website froze. Let us see. I'm waiting for the page. You know in the computer, if you have Mac, sometime you have a computer make the circle of death. It's frozen. Let us see now. The circle of death is stop dar. All right. There is two places in the Quran where it speak about how long it take the angels to go. One it says 1,000 years, and one it says 50,000 years. Now Muslims, they cover that mistake by saying, oh, this is in the day of judgment. So look like in the day of judgment, the distance is increasing, which is very weird. Because according to Muhammad, the earth is going close to the sun, and Allah is up, and the sun is up, and the earth is flat. So here you see in chapter 70, verse number 4, it says that the angels, it take 50,000 years if you're timing. $50,000 years. So how the angels they were able to come to fix Muhammad's problem? If this is a distance they have to pass and there's no speed they can change. Any Muhammadan? I don't see any Muhammadan lately, so I don't know what happened. Any Abdul? Well, it looks like we are out of the Abduls these days. Anyone? My point about wrong spinning is that Sam will not like it. Just saying. I don't care who like it or don't. Don't worry about what Sam like, what don't. This is not the point here. You're still thinking about this topic now, about the spilling? What the heck? Do we have any Muslim? So in the worst or the shortest distance is going to take the angels 1,000 years just to go or to come down. So if Muhammad, he got infected by black magic, if we say, a year before, you know, not 6 months before, a year before. So how the angels, they came down to the Muhammad after a few months or 1 year of his infection and being possessed, when the angels clearly in the Quran mention that it take them 1,000 years of your timing just to go up, which means just to come down the same. 1,000 years. And this will defeat all the lies of Muhammad that he was receiving messages and Jibril was coming to him. Because in order for Jibril to go up and to come down, he need to spend 2,000 years of our time. Is it clear? Any Muhammadan? People who come here in the chat, if you don't want to focus with us in the topic, we will block you. You see a woman in TikTok dancing, is that our topic now? Is that really what you are here for, to chat about? So all the garbage we mentioned to you on the screen is not worth to say something about it? And you want to tell me about women dancing in TikTok? You never saw a woman dancing before? From which galaxy you are coming? You never heard of belly dancing? In the Middle East, women, they don't dance, brother. Haram, haram, haram. They just do belly dancing and they are naked. Anyway, focus with me, focus. Wake up, wake up. I mean, English is funny, like, wake up. What the heck is that? What about wake down? Oh, man. Wake up, wake down, wake left, wake right. I'm going to create a new dictionary for this language. Just wait. I'm going to fix it. So as you see, Muhammad, as we agree with Mr. Edward, that the prophet, he have a lot of problems. I mean, this guy, he is covered by problems. So bring me those, dummies, This Nader Ahmad, he called me and he want to tell me about how the alcohol is bad. Do you remember, people? I mean, how in the world even you bring this guy? This guy is mentally ill. You must be mentally ill like him. So, Christian Prince, today I'm going to get you busted once for all. Please, no, please don't do that. I mean, come on, have mercy on me. Nader Ahmadi insists, no, that once for all. Once for all. Is that what you said before? And the time before? And the time before? And the time before? And the time before? And then you hang up and you run? Listen, Prince, let us debate, and this is once for all. Well, come on, Nader, please don't do that. People will laugh at you. Take your flat tires and leave. And yeah, in this video, flat tire Nader, he was saying, this is what Jesus, sweet Jesus, taught you. How to beat slaves, you potato. Your prophet beat slaves. Your Quran even saying, in the case of murder, free for a free, white for a white, which means white for white, black for a black, women for a women. And then when people, they start laughing at Muhammad, he abrogated. Have you ever heard of a God? He make a law. He changed it second day. I mean, it take 1,000 years for the angel to bring it. How fast he changed it? Look what happened. Look what happened. Oh, who you believe in the law of equality is subscribed for you in the case of murder. The free for the free, the slave for the slave, the women for the women. What a shitty religion. Muhammad, he went home, and women in the town, they start, what the heck? Prophet Muhammad, he said women for women? Women did not like it. I mean, women for women. The white man, he loved it. Yes, free for the free. Not if a man, he kill a slave, he will die because he killed a slave. The white man, he loved it. The slave man, he says, oh man, this guy is an idiot. So now there's two white people. One of them killed a black guy. And now, as a punishment for the one who killed, they will kill me. I mean, do you see the stupidity? When we can expect Quran translation, when I stop coming in YouTube. You guys, you are not giving me time. I woke up, I go live. I go sleep, I go live. Now we have TikTok. I'm TikToking like in my dream now. Like I'm TikTok. I sleep since I have a TikTok. You know, like I go to bed. I think it's a black magic. Like TikTok. I mean, what an annoying name. So when those Abduls, they try to bash, that you are going down, you are going low. Neither me, neither Sam Shamoun claiming to be prophet, and neither we claim that we are the perfect one and people they should follow us, and we are not a priest and we are not a bishop, but this is your stupid prophet, and we are dying laughing at him. And you agree with us, Mr. Edward, the one who Allah don't accept your repentance according to the Quran. Brother, I cannot believe that you did it. You made it, brother. Finally, you made it.
This is odd because Muhammad, who is the last prophet, he's the example for all of humanity. He's getting tricked by the devil. He's got magic spells put on him. He's imagining he's, having relations with his wives when he's not.
He thinks he's possessed.
He's possessed. He tries to commit suicide. I mean, he's got a lot of problems.
Stop, please. I'm really upset from you because you are bashing Prophet Muhammad, who is the most amazing, beautiful, round. Sometimes he's a square. Sometimes he is a cube. Sometimes he prayed to Jerusalem. And sometimes he changed his mind. He prayed to the Kaaba. And sometimes he is from Ishmael. And sometimes he is not. And sometimes he's a Jew, and sometimes he's a Christian, and sometimes he's a Sabian, and sometimes he is awake, and sometimes he is asleep, and sometimes he do not know, and sometimes Allah knows best and his messenger. And I found that the Prophet Muhammad, we have to admit that he is very knowledgeable. As an example, I know that those Christians, they don't like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So because they don't like him, I'm going to get them busted. So if we go and read some, let us read some stuff. The one who have all those problems is going to sit with Allah in his throne. كتاب العرش للحافظ الذهبي, page number 224. I like even the page of the number page is a musical. 224. It says here, from لو أن حالفا حلف بالطلاق ثلاث إن الله يقعد محمدا معه على العرش. The person, he swear by Allah to divorce his wife 3 times if that's not true. That Allah, he will make Muhammad sit on the top of his throne with him. For sure, Muhammad, he will not sit alone. Come on. You know, he sat with Allah. And this is one of the privilege of the Prophet, not only his penis, you know. Can you imagine that this God, and this is a man, and now the man is sitting next to this God in his chair? Anyone? Anyway, you know, obviously Islam is a very wonderful religion, and Prophet Muhammad, he was one of the first doctors in the world who got his degree from Allah himself, you know, and he started teaching biology, geology, mythology, all kind of theology. But one of those who I like much is how Muhammad explained how the baby will become a boy, or how the baby will become a girl. According to scientific studies, there's a scientist from Japan. His name is Japanese. You know, Japanese, they have really weird names. Yama Aidulai Yama Yahoo Ahu Suzuki. Okay, what this guy he said? He said, according to scientific studies, we found that if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. And you know, the Muslims, in order to fix it, they add things in the translation which is not there. As an example, read with me. Let us go down. The Prophet said about the child, they asked him how the child become a boy or a girl. He said, the reproduction substance of the man is white, and of the women, look between two brackets, if ovum, oh, there is no ovum, it says yellow. And this hadith explained that this is something she see in her vagina. This is not inside. This is something that she can wash. You see how they lie to fix it? So now they add things to make it, oh, this is not really what you think. So it's yellow. So when they have sexual intercourse, and the male substance, but there's no substance, the male water. And here they add a chromosome. The Prophet was talking about a chromosome. But the hadith is so clear. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. Let us go to the hadith just to get them busted, just to show you how to try to deceive you. Do you see it? Do you see it? What a chromosome? What's chip? What the heck? It's about who the one who comes first. The one who comes first. It become a chromosome? Well, this is the duct tape of the Muhammadan Islam without lies dies. So the guy is talking about the one who comes first, and as you see, this is Sahih. We can show you many places. This hadith is all over. So it's about the one who comes first, not about chromosome. And as you see, he's talking about the water man thick and white, and the women water is yellow. And what is the water he's talking about for the women? If you remember the story where a woman, she have an orgasm because she was dreaming maybe about Sam Shamoun. I don't know. He's handsome. The wives of the Prophet, they love him. So look what happened. A woman, she came to Muhammad, and she asked him if she should wash her. I mean, look at the Prophet. He was opening a clinic for vagina consulting. So a woman, she saw a dream. You know, I mean, you know, come on. I'm not going to explain. You know what happened, you know? Anyway. So, yeah, this is the end of the story here. So she came to the prophet and she said to him, should I wash if I, you know, have a dream and have a discharge? The prophet, he said, yes. And this is the proof. This is the same story. So Muhammad, he said to the woman, his wife, well, how did the child resemble her, huh? Because she comes first. You see how look how many, all of those are sahih. Do you see them? Anyway. ماء المرأة أصفر. Let us see here. ماء الرجل. I'm just trying to find extra reference for you. Here we go. Okay, this is, we saw this one already. Let us do this. Hold on. Okay. So as you see, they are talking about a water a woman she see in her vagina, not inside, and they try to fix it and make it a chromosome. It's a man have orgasm. It is his semen, and the woman she have orgasm. And Muhammad described it as yellow water. When the woman she sees it, she see. This is not something inside her. This is something coming outside. It's discharge. That's why it's called discharge. Do you see it? When she see a signs of liquid, she have to wash. Suddenly, it become about chromosome, tomosome, and Tom and Jerry. And this is the hadith, by the way, where it's speaking about the baby will be a male. Let me post the link for you so you can laugh, and you can save it in your reference. But as you see, the Muslims are lying in the translation. There's no chromosome there. There's nothing. It's about women. She see water coming out of her vagina. And what this have to do with baby gender? According to science, everybody knows that it's not even the women who decide. It is the semen of the man. Who comes first, who comes after, that will not change anything. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Let me open Skype for some time. See if we can get a call from any Muslim, in case there is any would like to call us. Give me a second. All right, we are opening Skype. So if you are a Mohammedan, you'd like to join us, just text me and I will call you. All right. Let us see if I have any text from any Muslim. Skype take time to load. All right. Okay, I don't see anything. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? This guy, he texted us yesterday. We tried to call yesterday. Okay, let's try to call him. I don't know. Let us see. Look like it's ringing. But he is not answering yet. Hello? Hello? Yes, my friend, you text me yesterday. This is a Christian Prince speaking to you. You tried to call me yesterday. Hello? Did you try to call me yesterday? I see that you called me many times yesterday.
Yes, really?
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay, what do you like to say to us? We are live on air. You are a Muslim, right?
not really.
So why you are trying to call me then? I see you have a Muslim name in your Skype.
Yeah,
So you are a Muslim?
I'm converted.
You are converted, so you become a Christian?
Converted to Muslim.
Converted to what?
Converted to Islam.
You converted to Islam. So you are a Muslim. Well, you said to me, not really. I said to you, are you a Muslim? You said, not really.
I mean, I'm really believe in Christ.
Okay.
But yeah,
So what you
I'm
believe in
converted.
Christ? Who is a Christ? Tell me about Christ. Who is a Christ for you?
I believe he is really Son of God.
So how you say you are a Muslim, then that's mean you are a Christian. You are a Christian, my friend. You aren't a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you don't believe that Jesus is Son of God. Right?
Yeah,
So you are not a Muslim. You left Islam then.
I know. I love Islam. I never. I mean, I never go to mosque.
All right, my friend. So you are, I don't know, you sound sleepy. Go sleep. Think about what you said to me, and you can call me anytime later. Okay. He is a Muslim, but not a Muslim. Do we have any Muhammadan who would like to join us? There is a Mr. Edward would like to join us. Unbelievable. What a great religion, brother. It's very, 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 very strong religion. That's the strongest religion ever. The Prophet, and look, the Prophet, he discovered how the baby is made. And the Muslim, they have to add things and see in the screen. I mean, the guy, he says it's yellow. She see it in her vagina. She have to wash it. And now it became IE, ovum, central portion. This is what your Prophet said. So how she can wash it in her vagina and it's a liquid discharge? And even after you try to fix it, by the way, it's false. Chromosome and genes? We have any Muhammadan? No Muhammadan is here? That's it? Okay. Well, as you see, we switch from a channel to channel. We are in the Arabian Prophet now, but later we will go back to the Christian Prince account. But for now, we are here. So inform your friends, tell them, because many do not know, and this is why we keep saying, go and subscribe to Patreon. In Patreon, you will be informed about when I'm going to go and where I will be. So you will not be confused where to find my channel. The channel, my friend, is not important. I mean, which channel is not important. The important is you come and you listen, and that's it. Do you care? I mean, it's not a location, it's not a country. It's just an internet. So subscribe to Patreon. It's for free. You do not need to make a donation. Just make an account. And as soon as I post that I will go live, Patreon will send you an email immediately informing you that Christian Prince just made a post, and you will see it. So you will be notified. Very simple. And, you know, and I find it really weird that people until now, they ask me how we can get update and news about you. I mean, we have the link in every video in the screen. It's in the front of your eyes. Patreon.com/Christian Prince. How in the world you don't see it? In every video. And it's still, you know, human beings sometimes, he don't want to see, he don't see, like, you know, some people, they, he is looking for his socks, but he is holding the socks in his hand. But where is my phone? But the phone is in his hand. Just wake up. Don't be like Prophet Muhammad. Peace upon him. Russia used 300 S missile against Israel Air Force. I don't know where was you getting news from, but the 300, they are not really that good missiles, my friend. They are very. The 300 is from the time of the Soviet Union. The only 300 I know is my cousins in Sparta. The 300 missiles. Don't you see that the Russian weapon is a junk? Well, 300. Here we go. This guy, he told them, we have the 400, S-500. We can shoot airplane from 500 miles away. And until now, they could not even shoot the airplanes of the Ukrainian. It's a junk. Don't worry about it. Actually, I'm thinking to change my career and start making drones. You know, I will make drones. And I will call it, I will use a name nobody used before. I will call it TikTok. I mean, this is a brand new name. Nobody heard of it. So I will like make a drone. I'll call it TikTok, you know, and we, you know, people, they start TikToking each other by drone. You don't need the phone no more, you know, like drone. So, you know, you do, let us say, you want to get rid of your mother-in-law. What do? You send a drone, and we will make hooks. You carry your mother-in-law from the house, and you dump her outside, brother. Using the drone. I take drone. Can carry heavy weight. What do you think? Well, if Muhammad can go to the 7 heaven galaxy in the top of a donkey, why I cannot make it happen? You tell me. So anyway, we just wanted to make this video. You guys, you worry too much about those people making videos. Who cares? They are just a bunch of kids, and we are laughing at them. Because they are hurt. You see, they don't affect us. I mean, okay, the reason you talk about a person, either you want to refute him, or you are just a kid. Can you refute him? Refute him. There is some smart Muslim, they can refute someone like me, as an example. CP. This hadith is reported by Shushu. Shushu, he told Mimi. Mimi told Susu. Susu told Hihi. Hihi told Yamamamu. Yamamamu is very well-known liar. And now we refuted you. Like, what the heck? As long this hadith is mentioned by a bunch of liars, why it's in your book? Do you see how easy they refute me? CP. It says here, حدثنا Abbas. Abbas, he took it from Yazid. Yazid, he took it from Sa'id. Sa'id, he took it from Qatada. Qatada, he took it from Anas. Anas, he took it from Salim. Salim, everybody knows that she is a whore. What the heck? So why she is sitting with the Prophet? You see how easy to refute me? Just be smart. Susu told Mumu, Mumu told Shushu, Shushu told Sisi. The Sisi is a liar. We dismiss. And the funny it is that it says that this is Sahih Hadith. Like Sheikh Uthman, they show him the Hadith, it says Hassan. He said, well, Hassan, it doesn't mean it's authentic. Hassan mean good. This is one of the names of Muhammad, the grandsons. So imagine, Hassan is not good. Have you ever heard of somebody call his son not good? Somebody saying the night journey is a hawkers? My friend, no. I was there. This is what hurt my feeling most, when somebody says something not true. I believe strongly that the Prophet Muhammad, he have a night journey. And the reason we did not see him, because it was night. Hello? I mean, why you are wondering how come nobody saw it? It says night. And at that time, there's no flashlight. So when the night comes, that's it. Everything goes in dark. So Prophet, he was home. A donkey came to his house. Muhammad like, what the heck? Who is this? And Aisha, she have heavy sleep. Aisha, she is like an elephant. She have no idea. She felt nothing. So the angel knocked at the door, and the donkey was there. And they told him, Muhammad, we need to do plastic surgery for you. Because they have to do plastic surgery before they take him to heaven. Do you know that? Not only in Thailand, they do it. The first one who did plastic surgery, it was Prophet Muhammad. So they open his chest, and they fill his veins with the faith and wisdom. You know, when I went to the hospital, this is like 2 centuries ago, they checked my blood type, and they found a lot of faith, a lot of wisdom. They asked me, how in the world you got such a blood? I laugh at them. Unbelievable. So look what happened here, brother. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih. This hadith is reported by Abdullah. Abdullah al-Aziz, he took it from Abdullah. Abdullah took it from Soliman. Soliman, he took it from Sharik. Sharik, he took it from Ibn Malik. Ibn Malik, he said. Ibn Malik is a liar. So listen. Here it says that the 2 angels, they came to Muhammad and they chopped open his chest all the way to his testicles. May Allah bless his testicles. Very, very beautiful and round. And they bounce. Not boing, boing. And here they broke water of Zamzam. And after they open his chest, they wash his heart, all the material. I mean, have you ever opened the trunk in your car and start washing? So they opened the trunk and spray, and you know, and they took everything out. They are not washing inside the trunk. No, they took it out. So they took it out, brother. And then they start washing it, and then they brought a dish of contain golden bowl full of belief and wisdom. Have you ever heard of religion? Wisdom and belief come in dishes. And the Muslims, they speak about logic. What kind of religion, what is logical that God has a son, huh? I mean, Jesus in the Quran is born, and he speaks wisdom, and yet he is in the cradle. Muhammad now is more than 40 years old, and we need to do plastic surgery and stuff him with faith and wisdom. So he have no faith, he have no wisdom. Actually, the Quran confirmed that. So then they brought a dish full of faith and wisdom, and then it says here, and Jibril stuffed his chest and throat, blood, vessels with it. I know many of you is astonished with this. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. And you might not understand the situation. So I'm going to help you with my beautiful art. But I can say I'm born as artist. I was the best in the university of terrorism to teach art which is haram. That's why they kicked me out, from the school there. So this is the Prophet Muhammad. I will draw him handsome. Don't worry, Muslims. Look how beautiful this drawing is. Look at this. He looked like Tantan. And this is his mouth, his lips. They are big, beautiful. So, actually, I should not draw this. I should pray his chest. What his face, what his head have to do with this? Unbelievable. And don't you see the hadith? Are you blind? So they open his chest. This is Muhammad in the table. Jibril, he cut his chest open. And don't ask me what he used to cut it off. I have no idea. So he cut it open. And the blue you see there is Zamzam. He started washing. He took all the material out. And he started washing it with Zamzam. So this is like a material. Jibril, he throw it out in the, like in the side. This is the heart. This is the heart of the Prophet. Look how beautiful it is. Full of love. And this is the kidney. It looked like an ear, So anyway, he took all the material out, and then he brought dish of wisdom and dish of faith. And then it says, he stuffed his throat. So now they will put wisdom in his throat. Which is very normal, by the way. I mean, it was very known practice that angels, they stuff somebody, he's a prophet of God, the throat with wisdom. Very normal. It's happened all the time, It happened to Solomon, all the prophet. So they got the dish. This is the dish full of. I cannot make the dish gold because that will not show in the screen then. So here there's a lot of faith in here, So they start dripping, and they push like Jibril. He put his mouth. He opened his mouth and he started pushing faith, pushing wisdom, pushing like one bite faith, one bite wisdom. He kept pushing until there's no more space. Okay, so. And then after he did that, by the way, Muslims, as long as he is going to use his mouth, why he opened his chest? I mean, if the whole purpose is to install dish of faith and wisdom, as you see, he is pushing it in his mouth. It says his throat. Why the guy, he cut his belly? Anyway, just let it go. So, and then the Prophet, after that, he woke up and he was very fine and he became so smart because now he have a lot of faith, a lot of wisdom. Me, myself, I did not go to school. I got a dish of school. I stuffed my throat with it, and I learned everything. This is the best way to do it. Why you want to go to school, study? Just, the angel, they will send you a dish, whatever. You stuff your throat. Talk to Jibril. Talk to Jibril. Maybe he can make you have a degree in science without going to school. Somebody saying there's no logic in Islam, it's foolishness, my friend. That's not right. According to science, this is proving to be true. And it's logical. The Prophet was so stupid. So you want Allah really to continue using him, and he's stupid. So you have to do a surgery. Actually, if you ask yourself, why even they need to do such a surgery? Why this surgery was not done to Aisha, to Solomon, to Abraham? I mean, why only Muhammad? Because Muhammad was so stupid, it's obvious. And look, the proof that Muhammad is so stupid, this is a story he said after the surgery, which is proving how stupid he is. Because if you have little intelligence, you shouldn't mention it. You know what I mean? How stupid he is. This is after the surgery, so God knows what was before the surgery. I mean, didn't Muhammad ask himself, how in the world God, he sent me a dish of wisdom? So this is after the surgery. This foolish story, Muhammad, he mentioned after, not before the surgery. How stupid he was. And this is why I always say, if a fool like Muhammad fool you, how fool you are, or how fool are you, or how foolish are you, right? If a foolish man like this, he fool you, how stupid you are. This is the truth. Virgins, vaginas, penises, black dog is the devil. But anyway, everyone goes where he belongs. The fool follow the fool. The smart, the wise, they follow the true God. And the truth is in front of you, and the truth will set you free. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to download the videos. As you know, I don't keep them. Download the video as soon as possible. Share it with your friends. And now we learned who is the real Sam Shamoun. Actually, I'm going to change the title. It says, who is the real Sam Shamoun? And who is the real, or versus Allah? I don't know. Maybe we will see. Thank you all. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. Islam without lies dies. This is your brother Christian Prince, who was serving you for today some snack. Take care.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.